råt. Ja, jeg kender jo turen, det er klart du ved det godt. Men glem det et sekund, lad det fordufte i det blå. Grib din egen talent, for nu skal vi lægge farverne på. Vi maler byen rød og himlen hvid af stjerneskær. Det grå og triste får en ekstra farveklat. Så giver vi nattens tøj et penselstrøg og gerne flere. Og først når solen siger godmorgen og tager fat, siger vi godnat. De briller du har på kan farve tingene der sker. Så kan du ikke få øje på glæder andre ser. Men du må låne mine et par timer hvis du vil. Tag og se dig omkring, luk øjnene op, spring ud og slå til. Vi maler byen rød og himlen hvid af stjerneskær. Det grå og triste får en ekstra farveklat. Så giver vi nattens tøj et penselstrøg og gerne flere. Og først når solen siger godmorgen og tager fat, siger vi godnat. Ser du stadig derinde, ruller gardinerne ned. Klæderne dem skal man finde, bare hæng i og tag med. Vi maler byen rød og himlen hvid af stjerneskær. Det grå og triste får en ekstra farveklat. Så giver vi nattens tøj et penselstrøg og gerne flere. Og først når solen siger godmorgen og tager fat. Ja, først når solen siger godmorgen og tager fat, siger vi godnat.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to a watch-along. It's Eurovision 1990. It is time for the 90s. Have you missed it? Well, have you missed it? I don't know. Have you been looking forward to watching Eurovision in the 90s again? I know I haven't. I know I haven't. I know I have. That's what I want to say. We started off with our little finale of 1989 here in the opening. That was Birte Kjær from Denmark, Tour Boy, with Vi maler byen rød. And that was indeed the last winner. Well, it wasn't technically the last winner we picked, because we did have a best of final last week, I think. Right? And yeah, Birte did not win that one, but today we're heading into a new little decade. Eurovision in the 1990s, and very exciting time to be the thing is from what I've understood, the general opinion about Eurovision in the 90s was not particularly positive. Many people were a bit, it wasn't as popular, because it's been very popular these days, of course. But in the 90s, it feels like there was some kind of negativity towards Eurovision quite a bit. Meanwhile, it's absolutely, without a doubt, my favorite decade of Eurovision. I love watching the 90s of Eurovision. I think there are so many amazing songs. And we're starting off the entire decade with so much money. Thank you incredibly much for the generous donation, Elibod, firstly. Don't know how you keep doing it. And also, thank you very much to Lycan, your donation as well. Let's take a look at what you've written. Elibod just told me I should appear, so I did that. Lycan said, the final 6 years for me to experience are here. Here's a small bribe to get out the grouse. Thank you for all you do, Groot. My pleasure. It's a lovely side quest of my life to be doing these particular watch-alongs and everything Eurovision related, of course, that I do on my channel. But these are, a little special. It's a time for me to connect with all of you and for us all to just have the best of times. About the Gruus, yeah, not tonight. I'm sorry, I'm probably disappointing many people if I say that, but not tonight because I've got work in the morning. However, I just might tomorrow because on Friday we don't work here, which is why this is also like something that's a bit new, I guess, for the channel in quite a while. I have not been streaming 2 days in a row for a very long time. But in case you've missed it, usually I stream on Wednesdays. The weeks that I stream, I always stream on Wednesdays, it feels like. But this week, I'm also streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and we're watching 1991 tomorrow. So if you haven't seen that already, I'm going to be posting the stream on YouTube, like announce it on YouTube after this one is over. But it's already been announced on Discord that the 1991 watch-along is happening tomorrow. So, and then maybe, just maybe, I can get out the grouse for you like him. Maybe. Either way, Alipan says the 90s gets better as it goes along. My favorite decade is the noughties, though. The 2000s are great as well, but the 90s, I agree with you. However, they peak in the middle because 95 is by far my favorite. And then they end on quite a low, to be honest. I think 99 is arguably the worst year in the 90s. Arguably. Yes, this was indeed the year where I drank the famous gross in season 1. Yes, it was. Anyway, peer pressure to drink. Yeah. No, I'm not working on Friday. No one in Sweden is, I'm pretty sure. And from what I've said, there's a lot of countries where people are not working on Friday, so that's good. For everyone who's not. Maybe some people are. I'm not sure. Either way, I've prepared a little stream here. I've got Ming's recap added into the middle of the stream, so everything's ready and good to go. The show is 2 hours and 58 minutes, but that is including the real-life voting, which we will not be watching. Perhaps there is like something funny going on in the real-life voting that someone mentioned, so we take a look at that before we get onto our voting. But of course, if you don't know how this works yet, welcome Tore Kirkemo. Thank you for subscribing. If you don't know how this works yet, at the end of like having listened to every song, we get to vote. Everyone gets to vote for their favorites. 12, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know how it works. And at the end of it all, we have our own live voting session to find out which song is our collective favorite in the community, which is kind of a fun little thing we do in these watch-alongs. I'm sure most of you already know this. And you're just like, why does he keep talking? Let's just get on with it. And get on with it we shall. There we go. Eurovision. Cue the intro. Ra-da-da-da-da. Also, of course, sorry for being a bit late today. I usually blame Streamlabs for many things. Today it didn't find my microphone, so I had to restart everything for my microphone to appear in the system. So, I have my excuse, but I should have definitely been more prepared earlier. Whoopsie. Cheeky little intro. That's very neat design there. And here we go. And you know what we were going to experience this year. It is this year. Yeah, it is this year. But Eurovision Song Contest 90 Zagreb, Yugoslavia. Here he is! Could you love Eurocat anymore? Let me also know, of course, with the audio volume, if it's okay or if I need to boost it. this opening actually. All I remember is the Eurocat. Wouldn't mind a bit higher? I got you. That should be good, maybe? The very first ESC mascot and the only correct one. Oh, these are some proper lads. Still have nothing, just wait screen. Then you need to refresh your websites too. Hit refresh because we're on, we're live. That's better, perfect. Kicking up the energy here with the next little music. When will another ESC mascot be as good as Eurocat? We'll only have to wait and see. That's never going to happen. No one will have the cult status of a Eurocat. You know? Maybe if they make the Euro Kitty. But it has to be related to Eurocat. Similar design, similar vibes of just absolute wackiness. Euro Kitty, you go for it. Toto was definitely the mascot in 91, yeah. He was enough mascot for everyone. For a lifetime, really. Not for... Tomorrow we'll have the excessive use of Alora coming back. Which is exciting. So just here the stream is freezing every now and again. I hope not. On my phone, I'm having the stream on my phone simultaneously and it's working perfectly there. So just see if you can refresh and maybe it fixes it. Oh, Eurocat's back! He's levitating! Did you just say that 95 and 96 were okay? 95 is amazing. I will not have okay as 95. Oh, when is my part? La la la la la la la la la la. You did well, Eurocat. My man. Just who came up with this? Fantastic. Fantastic. Well done, sir. No, come back. Couldn't we just have Eurocat be the entire host for this year? Who invited you lot, huh? Bring back the cat.
Dobra večer I dobro nam došli u Zagreb.
Bonsoir à tous et bienvenue à Zagreb.
Good evening and welcome to Zagreb.
Thank
Comme
you.
vous avez vu, notre ami Eurochat vient justement
This animation cracks me up.
s'enfuir de la scène.
Welcome to
Il est
1990.
préparé parce qu'il a encore beaucoup à faire. En effet, avec nous, ma charmante collègue Elga et moi, il va vous présenter ce programme qui réunit ce soir l'Europe musicale.
Yes,
Well done, sir.
The Eurocat. He's cute, isn't he?
Yes.
Well, he's just in the right mood, for he's been prowling around Zagreb and seen that music really is a great way for bringing people together. So it's
I
only
bet.
natural that he's here with us tonight, with artists from all over Europe.
It's
to
very
help
quiet?
present
Really?
this year's Eurovision Song Contest.
I can boost it a little bit more. Oh, surely that was not quiet. Rock me, baby. I feel like maybe when they speak, it is naturally very quiet. If it is too quiet, let me know. Because I can boost everything, but it feels like the music will be very loud. I think like the audio balance is pretty poor this year, maybe.
Du groupe yougoslave Rêve, qui a remporté, vous vous en souvenez, Grand Prix Eurovision de la chanson l'année dernière à Lausanne.
And we'll know the winner of this contest in a little over 2 hours from now. But whatever the result, I'm sure we're going to have an entertaining evening of music, and Oliver and I are really looking forward to it.
Bien sûr. Et il faut dire que dans la
Sound
salle
during songs.
qui nous accueille ce soir, on écoute de la belle musique presque tous les jours.
This is the place for music. For the songs you'll be hearing this evening are coming to you live from the Lisinski Hall in Zagreb, which has hosted many of the greatest artists in the world of music.
Des artistes du monde entier se sont déjà produits ici, mais ce soir, cette salle est plus internationale que jamais. En effet, 22 pays membres d'Eurovision participent à ce 35e concours Eurovision de la chanson. Des artistes pleins de talent, vous allez voir dans quelques instants, vont interpréter des chansons que nous allons chantonner, j'en suis sûr, pendant toute une année.
And maybe one of the songs you'll hear this evening will be the song you'll spend your summer with, or the song you fall in love to.
Oh,
or
what? No,
even
no,
the
no, no,
song
no. What is
with
he
which
doing? No.
You'll give someone a special message. So we wish you all a pleasant
Who
evening.
told him to do that?
But now it's time to hear the songs,
Ah, bien
isn't it?
sûr.
So, ladies and gentlemen, may we present the 35th Eurovision Song Contest.
Bonne chance à tous et Eurochat, où es-tu?
Thank you. Are we getting going? Eurocat! There he is. Oh yeah, because of the Olympics in Barcelona. How cheeky. We got the Catalan flag as well. Oh, I've been walking this. Well, I was like, I've been there on the first very clip, but then I didn't recognize the rest. There's like this kind of backing music here. Maybe this is too loud. Let me know if the postcard music is loud, because I feel like the music during the songs will be equally loud. So maybe it's too loud. I'm not sure. Let me know if that's the case. Oh, it's the Gothic Cathedral! Sagrada Familia! Something Catalan. There's a lot of Catalan things in this. Is like the group Catalan is here? Because there was a lot of Catalan stuff. Alright. Are you ready for one of the most infamous moments in Eurovision history? Here we go. Song number 1 from Spain. Attempt number 1. Attempt 2, thank you.
La luna me embrujó y me llevó hasta ti, veneno del amor que yo feliz bebí, que aunque mi pecho ardió y me abrazó la piel, me supo dulce como la miel. Tus ojos bandidos robaron con cuentos la sangre y la vida de mi corazón. Tu ausencia en mi noche provoca lamentos, suspiros y llanto de oscura pasión. Y ahora cada vez que de mi lado te vas, siento el dolor crecer más y más. Tus ojos bandidos robaron con cuentos la sangre y la vida de mi corazón. Tu ausencia en mi noche provoca lamentos, suspiros y llanto de oscura pasión. Así que abrázame con furia de huracán, que el fuego de tu amor sea como un volcán. Y luego bésame, atrápame en tu red, que al fin tus labios calmen mi sed. Tus ojos bandidos robaron con cuentos la sangre y la vida de mi corazón. Tu ausencia en mi noche provoca lamentos, suspiros y llanto de oscura pasión. Tus ojos bandidos robaron con cuentos la sangre y la vida de mi corazón. Tu ausencia en mi noche provoca lamentos, suspiros y llanto de oscura pasión.
Woo! Now after a little bit of a rough start, we got going, and what a proper like sucker punch of a tune that is. It's very infectious, isn't it? I really enjoy that. Great energy, great flair to the song. It's so, Spanish at the same time as well. Eurocat, what did you do? No! Good thing you're a problem solver with a very strong head. My man. As you can see, we're moving from one Mediterranean country to another. We've got an old man working with his bouzouki over here. We've got some sculpture thing. That's an edit if I've ever seen one. Okay. And oh, look, another place I've been to, the Parthenon. Lovely. In case you couldn't tell already, we're going on to Greece. It's very clear and prominent within the backdrop and everything, but still, maybe you wanted my clarification, maybe you didn't. But Greece is song number 2 this year, and I think, what's that? What is it? No? Didn't really recognize that. Yes, I think every song from now on will have no proper mishaps like Spain did. They put the short straw there. And here is a Greek guy. Here we go.
νύχτα που χορεύω σε σκιές και σε σκοτάδια κροβατώ. Μες στα αστέρια σε γυρεύω και στη μουσική του δρόμου σε ζητώ. Να μπορούσα να κλέψω το όνειρο σου, να καθώ στο μοιρέτο σου όταν λες το σ' αγαπώ κι όταν φεύγεις χωρίς σκοπό. Τόση δρόμοι πληγωμένοι, τόσες πόρτες δίχως άνθρωπο και φως, κάπου θα σε ξεχασμένη κι απ' τον ίδιο το δικό σου εαυτό. Να μπορούσα να κλέψω το όνειρο σου, να καθώ στο μοιρέτο σου όταν λες το σ' αγαπώ κι όταν φεύγεις χωρίς σκοπό. Μπορείς να ονειρευτείς τη μέρα που χαράζει στη σιωπή, τότε θα σε δυνατή τον ήλιο να αντικρίσεις, μα το ξέρω θα δακρύσεις. Μα θα κλέψω το όνειρο σου, θα καθώ στο μοιρέτο σου όταν λες το σ' αγαπώ κι όταν φεύγεις χωρίς σκοπό.
There we are, a song from Greece. Actually, look at the lighting on that ending shot with the spotlights going up into the ceiling like that. That's actually pretty damn nice. I like that. That just the image there. It's a neat enough song. I don't think it stands out massively, but I think it's neat. Honestly, I don't mind it that much, and I think his vocals are pretty damn great. So yeah, neat one there from Greece. We're moving on to something that I personally kind of like, you know, just my 2 cents. We're heading to Belgium with a song that I never know how to pronounce because it's something. It always I always try. No, whenever I read it, it makes me think of Macedonia because it's like called like Macédomienne or Macédonienne or something like that. I don't know, something like that. But it's a pretty one, in my opinion. And yeah, it's going to be song number 3. I've actually haven't really checked that much before heading into this, how many songs we have. I'm guessing 22. 22 indeed. So song number 3 out of 22. Let's see what Eurocat is up to now. Yes, you take that photo of... Is his name, what's his name? Philippe? I want to say it's Philippe. Anyway, Belgium.
Elle pleure, c'est toute l'Adriatique qui se déchaîne dans ses yeux. Et quand elle dort, c'est pas très loin d'Ochrit, elle fait des rêves au bord de beaux lacs tout bleus. Je la revois, petite fille aux pieds nus, il y a de la pluie dans ses cheveux. Dans sa maison, au sol en terre battue, elle a laissé des illusions de tous ses jeux. Elle veut rien qu'elle. Ah, le charme des Macédoniens, c'est vital que je l'aime degrés dans la vie, que rare idée qui fait femme tout feu. Un cri de cigale caché dans ses murmures, elle vit l'amour sans désaveu. Quand elle se bat du haut de ses blessures, fait semblant de tout, elle fait la nique aux dieux. Mon idée a le charme des Macédoniens, c'est vital que je l'aime découvrir, que vous fassiez, que vous pensiez, mais les plus belles, et ceux qui sont des filles qui s'y viennent, ils verront combien j'ai gagné qu'il est. Vous pouvez crier, vous pouvez pleurer, vous pouvez rire, mais surtout pas d'elle.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely lovely, personally. One thing that really spoke to me as well now when I listened to it this time, like the orchestration of this track is actually really gorgeous with, in particular the strings, but also like the guitar work in there. It's very crisp and clear. Oh, Eurocat's falling in love. He wants the cat in the box. And then he hits his hands, or his paws, sorry, in the box. And looks like we're heading to Istanbul. Another place I've been to. I've actually never been to Brussels though, so, well. Anyway, yeah, but like the orchestration of the Belgian song with both like the guitar work but also the strings, really lovely. And vocally, I like that as well. Listen to this backing music for the postcard for Turkey. It's kind of banging. Nice. It's also leading into a pretty damn good song in my opinion. Speaking of good guitar work, you know, got some more of it in the next one. And here we are. Eurocat's back, taking the snapshots. Yeah, song number 4.
Kaç gündür hasretinle alevlenirken düşünceler. Ben çılgın, ben yine gözlerinin hapsindeyim. Kaç gündür hasretinle alevlenirken düşünceler. Ben çılgın, ben yine gözlerinin hapsindeyim. Ellerim yüzümde susmuş dudaklarım, isyanlarda gönlüm zaman gardiyandır. Ah, ben yine gözlerinin hapsindeyim. Aman vermez hasretin, ay ay ay. Ay la la la la, la la la la, içimde martılar. Ay la la la la, la la la, sen gözyaşlarındasın. Kaç gündür hasretinle alevlenirken düşünceler. Ben çılgın, ben yine gözlerinin hapsindeyim. Ellerim yüzümde susmuş dudaklarım, İsyanlarda gönlüm zaman gardiyandır. Ah, ben yine gözlerinin hapsindeyim. Aman vermez hasretin, ay ay ay. Ay la la la, la la la la, içimde martılar. Ay la la la la, la la, sen gözyaşlarımdasın. Ay la la la la, la
Mwah mwah on you too. Beautiful tune, another one that I really enjoy from this year here early on. It's a strong little opening to the show, isn't it? Oh, Eurocat. I just get empowered by the wind. Oh. The cheekiness of everything. Anyway, about the Turkish song there. I just think like the main thing that really works with me there, it's so accessible in a way, because it's so easy to just put on and just sway along to the rhythm of it and not give a care in the world, really. It's so pleasant to listen to. Very kind of, you know, within its own style as well. I think that it has a lot of identity and personality to it. A little bit repetitive in the chorus maybe, but it just works with the flow of the tracks so nicely, I think. Yeah, very pleasant. And great, I really like his voice as well. It's so clear on top of it all. Anyway, we're heading over to the Netherlands here next up, and the Netherlands sent Ik wil alles met je delen this year, which is definitely a title that just rolls off the tongue, isn't it? It starts here, the Dutch entry. Here it is.
Jij bent niet de enige die zich verloren voelt. En al kwamen woorden harder aan dan ik ze had bedoeld. Ik meen alles wat ik zei. Ik heb ook geleerd om te vechten voor een nieuwe dag. Is dat wel verkeerd? Ik wil alles met je delen. Wil alles voor je zijn. En als je even wilt vertrouwen, dan delen we de pijn. Samen met je janken, samen uit je woord. Samen door het licht gaan, niets is mij te doof. Het leven is een carousel. Het leven is een straat die eens doodloopt als je niet meer weet hoe het verder gaat. Even, ja heel even maar, denk je het is voorbij. Maar ik hou van jou zoals je bent. Hou je ook van mij? Ik wil alles met je delen. Ik wil alles voor je zijn. En als je even wilt vertrouwen, dan delen we de pijn. Samen met je janken, samen uit je woord. Samen door het licht gaan, niets is mij te doof. Als ik het licht zie aan de horizon, weet ik nog hoe het was, hoe het eens begon. Ik wil alles met je delen, wil alles voor je zijn. Samen met je janken, samen uit je woord. Samen door het licht gaan, niets is mij te doof.
Yep, that is a bombastic little tune, I would say. So highly dramatic, very compelling in that way as well. A little bit intriguing, like, because you notice there towards the end in particular. Wonder if he's looking for Luxembourg. Yeah. Did I mention I love Eurocat? Anyway, no, but it's like you notice there towards the end of the Dutch song, we've got the trumpet guy, and you can't really hear what he's playing, and that's really unfortunate because the trumpet arrangement in this track is actually really nice. It really comes across, like if you really focus on it at the very back, you can hear it, but the audio balancing would have needed to be a tad bit better there to just really floor me. But you know, It's a great song from the Netherlands, I think. Very, very nice. Very strong ballad. Luxembourg is next up. Darren's been to Luxembourg. I have not. Wait, I have. I've actually driven through Luxembourg. When I went on a road trip a few years back, because I was like, I want to drive through Luxembourg. Just to have been to Luxembourg, you know. Maybe it doesn't count, but still. Anyway, song number 6 from Luxembourg. It's a French title, so I won't pronounce it.
Je te vois tout en haut des tours, dans les buildings de Singapour, sous un peu de pluie à Cherbourg, dans les jardins du Luxembourg, loin toujours. Un vol d'oiseau sur Manhattan revient me dire que tu t'éloignes. Je désire notre amour au fil de tes absences, et c'est comme un été qui commence. Quand je te rêve, y a plus d'heure, plus de distance, rien n'a plus d'importance. J'oublie tous mes états d'urgence. Quand je te rêve, tu me prends, tu me soulèves, un sourire sur tes lèvres, et j'ai peur du jour qui se lève. Quand je te rêve, quand je te rêve, tu m'attends sous le banc d'un square, dans toutes les salles des aérogares. Je te croise au fond des regards, derrière les glaces bleues des miroirs. Je devine ton visage en toutes les transparences, des voyages que je fais en silence. Quand je te rêve, y a plus d'heure, plus de distance, rien n'a plus d'importance. J'oublie tous mes états d'urgence. Quand je te rêve, c'est comme un vent qui m'enlève, qui me donne la tienne. Viens avant que l'année s'achève. Viens dans mon rêve. Viens dans mon rêve. Viens dans mon rêve. Viens dans mon rêve. Viens dans mon rêve. Dans mon rêve. Dans mon rêve. Viens dans mon rêve. Dans mon rêve. Dans mon rêve. Viens dans mon rêve.
Wow, you know, this song, like the first half of it, I've never really connected with personally, and I think the vocals are a bit, you know, subpar as well. Eurocat on the double decker. Oh, there are two. He's got a twin? The lore is starting to appear. Anyway, with the Luxembourg track there, like the opening half I've never been able to connect with because like the vocal deficiencies are kind of highlighted, the song is a bit slow, but when it kicks into gear, you know, I just like, wow, it's properly going for it, and I'm really enjoying the final minute or so of the track. With like the drumming really kicking in, that's wonderful, I gotta say. Speaking of wonderful, or maybe not so much, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe there are some fans of the UK track here and there. Unfortunately, I'm just not one of them. But look, there are more places I've been to. I saw Stonehenge there. You know, so... and castles and fortresses and government buildings and the UK. Song number 7, Give a Little Love Back to the World. Here we are.
We've come so far on this great planet. We should be proud of all the great things we've achieved. But
I mean, the heart is in the right place, I assume. It's sweet for what it wants to be, but I just personally, I do not enjoy this. I think it's a bit too formulaic and predictable, and the performance is not really up my alley either. We've got a little speaking break.
Having a great time in this hall, which may not be a very big one, but tonight it's got the largest audience in the world.
Bring out the
And
Eurocat!
the rows of seats starting right here in front of the stage don't just stop back at the hall, but carry on throughout the world.
Aw.
And although people are watching in places very far apart, even in different continents,
Even right now,
at
during this
moment,
watch-along,
we're all together. 1,000 million of us.
not that many, but
Can you
still,
imagine?
it's eternally
1,000
relevant.
million people
All of
together.
us, more than 200 people, watching Eurovision 1990 simultaneously. Can you believe that?
And this year,
It's very
the
wholesome.
Eurovision Song Contest is being watched not only in the countries of Eurovision, but also in the Soviet Union, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria. And it doesn't stop there. It goes on and on around the world to Australia and China and Japan and South Korea and Canada.
Bring out
And
the
I would like to
Eurocat!
take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to
Who
wish
said that?
all of you watching the Eurovision Song Contest for the first time a very warm hello.
Hello!
Now, back to Eurocat.
Yes! Woo! Eurocat. Oh, Iceland! Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, you're so cheeky! Cute little Eurocat, huh? Yeah, I see your comment, Runar. A lot of people hating in the UK. I personally like it, but you do you. Yeah, I mean, everyone's entitled to, you know, their own opinion. We're all different preferences, and that's the lovely part about it all. I have a few songs up my sleeve as well that I'm the only one on the planet who likes. So, you know, that's just the way it is. But here we go, Iceland. And Iceland, this is, you know, upbeat, fun stuff. Eitt lagen, or something like that. And this is like the first time that Iceland actually did well in Eurovision, I want to say. They did quite well this year, right? It's a very good song anyway. Very enjoyable. And with a fun performance and great performers. So hopefully you enjoy this one. I might even bust a move or something, you know? Let's see.
Með þér verð ég eins og vera ber. Alveg trilltur kemst í takt við þig. Þú tælir mig.
Ég fer eftir því sem auga sér. Þegar hugur girnist heita ég verð hættuleg. Eitt lag enn, ekta sveinn og ég. Finnist enginn þú skalt dansa
Also, like the very small shout at the very back of the hall. Yarr! Oh, great fun from Iceland. Thank you. And from Iceland, oh, it's the Viking cat from Norway. Vi møter opp til Norge nu, ja, akkurat. Og hva tror vi om Norge? Jo, her står vi på Brandenburger Tor. Ja! Brandenburger Tor is one of the catchiest songs that I can think of that never got the praise it deserved. That's my hot take of the evening. I have plenty of them, but yeah. Brandenburger Tor with Ketil here is, you may recognize Ketil from Romeo. I mean, we watched Romeo just a week ago because he was actually in the best of final of 85 to 89. Will he get there into another best of final for 90 to 94? Who knows? He's going to sing Brandenburger Tor anyway, which is the Norwegian entry, song number 9 here.
En hel verden var til stede for å dele det som skjedde i høst. Vi så mennesker gråte av glede, og en grense åpne mot øst. Ingen kunne la være, alle sammen var der og fikk se Brandenburger Tor.
Guys, I think he's standing on Brandenburger Tor. It's such a catchy tune. It's repetitive, yes, absolutely, but so catchy. We've got an orange, and guess who's in the orange? It's the Eurocat. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Anyway, about Norway there, for me, you know, it's just so catchy. I love it because it's just too catchy. And if it's actually correct what you're saying, Cookie Fonster, it's happy 70th birthday for Mr. Ketil? Mr. Stockholm? Is it actually his 70th birthday today? That's the timing of this. I hope he's celebrating on Brandenburger Tor. Anyway, let's see. Next up is, as you can see, we've got the Israeli flag over there. We've got a man and a woman going into the sea. We've got a bird. We've got, come on. The Eurocat! Okay, anyway. Next song, Israel.
ישנת שקט ורע, התכסיתי במעיל, לא רוצה להביט, השארתי הכל מונח, ואת צרור המפתחות, התיבה כמו תמיד, תביט עליי, שרה ברחובות, מקבצת אהבות, מתחמקת מניסים ואכזבות, שרה ברחובות, כי רציתי למהר, לא להיות איתך יותר, לא חשבתי מה כדאי או לא כדאי, ואתה שכל חיי תישאר כמו כתובת מלח על ידיי. לבוקר הזה יש טעם של חופש זר, כמו של מוות או ברכה, כי הלכתי ממך, תביט עליי, שרה ברחובות, מקבצת אהבות, מתחמקת מניסים ואכזבות, שרה ברחובות, והמים הגדולים שהיית בשבילי התרחקו ולא באים יותר אליי, ואתה שכל חיי תישאר כתובת מלח על ידיי. תביט עליי, תביט עליי, והמים הגדולים התרחקו ולא באים יותר אליי, ואתה שכל חיי תישאר כמו כתובת מלח על ידיי. והלכתי ממך, והלכתי ממך.
Yeah, that's quite an experience to sit through. I have to say, it's like shifting through so many emotions. It hits really, really hard, just like this postcard. What was the point of that, and what is the relation to Denmark about a cow pouring a glass of milk and Eurocat drinking it? I don't know, but I love it. Anyway, about Israel there, I think one thing that really stands out about it is like the instrumental of it is so loud and expressive, and that kind of collides almost with how immense the vocals really are, because the vocals are attention grabbing. Whether you hate them or love them, I mean, that's up to you. But they're certainly unique, I would say. She puts a lot of personality into that track, and I think it's very, like the passion is quite infectious. Anyway, next up we've got Denmark. It's another happy little pill. Did you like Iceland? Then you're probably gonna like Denmark as well. Or vice versa. If you hated Iceland, you're probably gonna hate this too. But anyway, this is Hallå Hallå! And Hallå Hallå... Oh, she's got the oh, it's so clever. Haha. Let's go.
Kigger på mit ur, nu
you know me. I'm in a good mood. I get happy listening to this song. It's very similar to so many other songs that Denmark have sent. Heading into the safe. You sneak, you Eurocat. Jeez. Oh. Okay, you didn't want the cheese? What went on there, Mr. Eurocat? Anyway, hello there. I actually forgot. I'm so sorry, Denmark. There was no two-boy hype. I'll give it to you in post, Two-boy! Yeah! That's for you, Denmark. Anyway, we're moving on to Switzerland with their little safe, Eurocat hiding within it or something. Let me actually just double check what number. That was actually the halfway mark. Denmark was the halfway mark. We're just flying through the songs here. Musik klingt in die Welt hinaus is the name of the Swiss song. There's a little bit of this going on. Who's Alexander Rybak, huh? Probably wasn't even... No, he was definitely born back in 1990. Yeah, he was. But anyway, this is the song from Switzerland coming up next.
Sie an und war verliebt in sie. Sie wurde mein. Es war so schön wie nie. Die Geige sang mir diese Melodie. Sie klingt in die Welt hinaus, Musik, die meine Geige spielt. Musik hört man in jedem Haus, Musik, die jeder fühlt. Sie klingt in die Welt hinaus, Musik, die meine Geige spielt. Musik macht manches Märchen wahr, Musik so wunderbar. Sie spielt in Dur, wenn sie die Muse küsst, und auch in Moll, wenn ihr zum Weinen ist. Ich bleib ihr treu, möchte sie nie verlieren, will zu ihr stehen. Sie ist ein Teil von mir. Sie klingt in die Welt hinaus, Musik, die meine Geige spielt. Musik hört man in jedem Haus, Musik, die jeder fühlt. Sie klingt in die Welt hinaus, Musik, die meine Geige spielt. Musik macht manches Märchen wahr, Musik so wunderbar. Sie klingt in die Welt hinaus, Musik, die meine Geige spielt. Musik macht manches Märchen wahr, Musik so wunderbar.
There we are, song from Switzerland, a lot of violin in there, even on his little jacket, It's kind of strange, I haven't really noticed before, but there's like this arpeggio throughout the song there towards the end, which just kind of imprinted itself in my head. We got the Berlin Wall falling, Eurocat looking very impressed or intrigued by that, as we see some shots of Germany. And now I've got a question for all of you. Are you ready for the man? The seagull. I don't know what that was, I'm terribly sorry. But anyway, Ralph Siegel is back. with another song for Germany. My man. Anyway, ooh, wait. This is Munich, I want to say. I just recognized the square there. I've been to a square that looked very similar to it in Munich. I'm just guessing. Anyway, Germany is up next. We've got more seagull bangers up ahead of us. And I think the song is called Frei zu leben. Yeah. Song number 13. Here we go. Oh, those are some shades. Nice.
Frei zu leben, dem Gefühl Vertrauen, niemand geben, ist es so schwer. Frei zu leben und nach vorne schauen, Schritt für Schritt, Hand in Hand, mehr und mehr. Einsam sind wir nicht,
aber jeder ist allein.
Reißen wir die unsichtbaren Mauern endlich ein.
Jeder wartet auf ein Wunder und das Wunder kann geschehen. Wir müssen einfach nur zusammen über alle Grenzen gehen. Frei zu leben, sich auf Ziele freuen, nehmen, geben, ist es nicht Zeit. Frei zu leben, keine Fragen scheuen, Tag für Tag, Hand in Hand, hier und heute. Lass uns nicht nach rückwärts sehen.
Frag mich nicht, was wird geschehen.
Nimm mich wie ich bin und lass uns beide ehrlich sein. Lass uns keine Pläne schmieden, die schwere Ketten wiegen. Sperr nicht deine Wünsche in dir ein. Frei zu leben, dem Gefühl Vertrauen, niemand geben, ist es so schwer. Frei zu leben und nach vorne schauen, Schritt für Schritt, Hand in Hand, mehr und mehr.
Jede Angst verliert,
Den Gefühl vertrauen, wenn ich dich auf es so schwierig schwer. Frei zu leben und nach vorne schauen, Schritt für Schritt, Hand in Hand, mehr und mehr.
frei zu leben, Hand in Hand,
Frei doch nicht allein. Lass uns heute Wahrheit sein.
Song from Germany there. You know, it's obviously like very topical in terms of the time and the country, so can't really fault it too much for that. Hell yeah, my man. You show those outfits. I'll buy all of them just because you're in them. Yeah, but I mean, Germany in the 90s, obviously they, you know, sent songs about getting through a little bit of a rough patch, let's call it. You know, I can appreciate them for what they set out to do. It's just that I wish this song was more interesting for me, like melodically, instrumentally, probably. Like some of these Seagull tracks, there's no exciting spark in them that I really demand. No, I don't know. But it's neat enough from Germany. Like the heart is definitely in the right place with it. So yeah, there's that. Now you did see a little bit of fashion influence in the opening of the postcard there. We're heading to France. And this is White and Black Blues, which is quite the iconic entry. Hope you enjoy it. Song from France up next. go. Song from France here. Stands out so massively in the selection as well. That's the main thing that because this is not my kind of music normally, you know, but I just love the fact that it's in here, mixing it up with everything else, because it adds variation. And look at the Eurocat in the fun mirrors, introducing his own country. Anyway, but yeah, like, particularly my favorite part of that track is definitely like the little drumming break there where they kill the lights and it becomes like very dark and moody, and the instrumental is kind of kicked up a gear. But overall, it's not my type of music, but I really appreciate its kind of input into the selection. It's well executed, I would say. But France, you know, back in like the early 90s, they had a lot of really intriguing entries and ones that really stood out, which I'm a big fan of. Just that concept overall. Now next up is, I want to get the title right, I think it's Haide da Ludujemo. Haide da Ludujemo, yes. By Taichi, or something like that, from Yugoslavia. And this... Are we dancing? Of course we're dancing. Eurocat's here, Upside Down, Taichi's here, Groot is here, you all are here, we're dancing. Let's go. It's timeless fun personified for me. I love this to bits. It makes me so happy. And what a performance it is as well. She's a star. The band is just knowing how much of a star she is, and they're supporting her in the best absolute way. It's a proper great performance to a superbly fun song, in my opinion. Let's see, Mr. French guy is here, and he's talking about French stuff, and I am missing the Eurocat, but it is okay, because we're waiting.
Mais où tous jouent la même mélodie
oui.
et où la contribution de chacun est très important.
Oui, je
Tel
m'appelle
orchestre
Baguette.
n'a
Très
besoin
bien.
ni de partition, ni de chef d'orchestre. Il suffit que tous veuillent bien se produire ensemble.
Applause.
Nous souhaitons
applause.
donc
Ok.
attirer votre attention que cette année, 1990, a été
900?
proclamée
9 songs
année
left? No, we don't have that many
européenne
left.
du tourisme,
We
afin
have
d'œuvrer encore
7 songs
davantage
left,
au
in case you
rapprochement
wanted to know.
des pays par une meilleure connaissance de leur culture, leur langue, leurs coutumes de vie. Comme vous avez vu, les clips qui présentent les pays en concurrence ont le logo
I don't know what's
de
going
l'année
on. Is
européenne du
anyone,
tourisme.
do we got any
Alors, ce
French
volant
speakers in
qui
here?
symbolise
Can tell me why we're listening to
voyager
them talk
et
about
un cercle d'étoiles
this
dorées
stuff?
qui symbolise l'Europe unie.
Because I
Et
don't
nous
know.
sommes particulièrement heureux de nous en souvenir.
Portugal is indeed
précisément
next,
aujourd'hui, le 5 mai,
His
le
French
journée
is great and
d'Europe.
quite relaxing, I
Il
think.
nous semble bon de
I'm sure it
marquer
is.
cette
I just don't
date
understand.
justement par la musique interprétée par des gens de divers pays. Aujourd'hui, ce soir, comme vous le voyez, au sein de cet orchestre européen, c'est
He's failing for
Rêve
time.
qui donne le rythme.
Would it, Mr.
Auquel
Monaco? Gail,
tous
you're
accordent leur
activating the
chant.
biggest
Alors,
nostalgia vibes in
perdons
my
le
brain.
rythme
I
et
completely
la
forgot about
musique
Mr. Monaco.
continue.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Monaco. Oh, it's like... I mean, he was giving the votes in the 60s. It's been an eternity since I heard him. The audio... Like... Who recorded the voice? Who recorded the Eurocat voice? That's like a dream job. That's a job that I want. If Sweden win Eurovision at any time, well, Sweden doesn't have to win. Regardless of what country wins, and they have a mascot, and they want someone to do a voice for the mascot, I volunteer my interest for making the voice for whatever mascot it is, preferably something related to Eurocat. I can do many cheeky voices. Ones that you will not enjoy, but I can still do them. So yes. Call me. Hallå, hallå. Jag vet att du är hemma. Kan du ringa telefon? Yeah. Anyway, we got Portugal up next here. Imagine if we got someone turn up in the chat or server and say, "It is I, the voice of Eurocat." How imagine. Anyway, Portugal next.
Sempre alguém que ainda não tem o tanto que temos. Sempre alguém no canto do mundo que sonha também. Sempre alguém que ainda não tem
It's a catchy tune from Portugal, this one. Very uplifting, very upbeat. That's kind of nice in that sense. Look at your... Oh, how I wish I could join you on that picnic, Eurocat. You and I, forever. You know that song You and I by One Direction? That's about you and I, Eurocat. Anyway, thank you so much, Craig. Thank you so much for the very generous donation. That's wonderful of you. And you say this donation is in honor of Tai Chi. Good cause, good cause. It's not going to reach them, unfortunately. It just reaches me and YouTube, taking their cut, of course. But I will note down that Tai Chi gets the support from Craig. Wait. Wait. Can I just go back a little bit? Do you remember Musik klingt in die Welt wie aus? Something happened. Craig, you made... Okay, wait. I'll get to you in a second, Craig. I just have to say this before I forget. Do you remember the Musik klingt in die Welt hinaus here? Listen to this melody on the postcard. Wait. Here. Okay, maybe not that similar, but it's the same intonation. It just sparked to me. That's incredibly generous, Craig. You just sent 2 donations in a row, the same amount. What makes me want to donate here? Wait, okay, I'll read your comment before we move on to the next song, which is oh yeah, it's Ireland. Okay, anyway, but what makes me want to donate here is to recognize all the time and effort that Grud and Darren put into these watch-alongs. They do a terrific job to make these so enjoyable. Thank you both, and thank you for being you, and thank everyone for like taking part of these. I mean, it is an absolute pleasure to make these watch-alongs for me. I'm sure Darren feels the same way, because otherwise he wouldn't do it. Darren would have told me long ago, you're on your own again. He volunteered actually way back, and he just said, if you need some help, just tell me, or I volunteer. You know, I give my effort into helping you out. And Darren is a lifesaver, because without Darren, I would never have done a season 2 of this. It would require too much effort from me. So, yeah. A little thank you to Darren there as well, and thank you to you, Craig. That's very, very generous of you. I really appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in to these little watch-alongs. Can you do the Irish postcard again from the start? For you, Alex. We're not in a hurry here tonight. Let's take a look at it. What do you want to see from the start of this? I mean, you've got the picnic blanket. Look at it. Isn't he just the cutest? You just want to grab his cheeks and... Anyway. What do you want to see in the postcard, Alex? Waterfalls? Horses? Fishing? Golf? More horses? And transition into the song. No, I'm not doing that. It's an OCD thing for me. You can transition it on your own behalf. Just mute the stream and put the chorus. Anyway, song from Ireland is up next. Somewhere in Europe. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. This guy kind of likes it. Let's go.
It's been a long time since we were together. I'm back in Ireland and I miss you more than ever. In early spring we parted and I've been here since then. But if I could only see you once again. Meet me in Paris on the shores of easy night. We could be in Rome again, leave the Trevi fountain lights. We should be together, maybe we just might. You could only meet me somewhere in Europe tonight. I remember Amsterdam as we sail on the canal. And as the leaves began to fall, we were walking in old Brussels. And in that black forest, on a German summer's day, and the memories refuse to go away. Meet me in Paris on the Champs-Élysées. We could be in Rome again, neath the Trevi fountain lanes. We should be together, maybe we just wait. You could only meet me somewhere in Europe tonight. Don't you remember those Adriatic days? I miss your laughter, all your little ways. I can still see you in London, walking on Trafalgar Square, or drinking wine in old Seville. How I wish that we were there. Meet me in Paris on the Champs-Élysées. We could be in Rome again, neath the Trevi fountain lane. We should be together, maybe we just wait. You could only meet me somewhere in Europe tonight. Somewhere in Europe tonight. Somewhere in Europe.
There we are, song from Ireland. Very Irish at its core. Something that speaks to me heavily. It's such a musician type of song. As Eurocat has invited, he's in my country. ABBA. We love the same things, Mr. Eurocat. And the royal family, we don't love them that much. Okay. The Nobel Prize. Oh, many cool Swedish things. Kind of want to pay attention to the Swedish postcard, but I have to gush over how much I really enjoy the song from Ireland. I think the composition mainly of it is my favorite aspect. Like the piano arrangement's wonderful. The way the chords move. It's like such a... It's just written with the concept of, here I am with my piano. I just want to do whatever I want. No fancy detailing and instrumental behind it. It's all about the kind of composition really. And very minimalistic in terms of the instrumentation. And sometimes that just works. When you've got like a well-written song, that's all you need. He's got a great vocal as well. I think everything's fantastic about the Irish song this year. About the Swedish one, on the other hand, we're focusing on the Stockholm Water Festival that I did not know was a thing. Europeiska turiståret 1990. Anyway, Som en vind from Sweden. Here it is.
Ut ur en dröm och in i mitt hjärta kom en känsla och fyllde min själ. Och jag en man som reser i tankar fylld av visioner ur en dröm. Och jag känner som en vind sveper inom mig, skänker mig värme, kom var mig närmre. Som en vind visar mig vägen, rör vid mig som en vind. Tillsammans men långt ifrån varann, vi
That was indeed the song from Sweden. It kind of feels like, oh, it went very well when we sent N-Dog. Let's do that again, you know, very dramatic, large vocal arrangement, great harmonies. It's just that this song isn't really N-Dog, as we watched Eurocat eating pasta. No, but you know, the thing is that I'm kind of indifferent towards Sommenwind, but it feels like it wants to be N-Dog, like that kind of grand, bombastic, monumental tune with large vocal performance. It just isn't for me, I guess. Like someone was a bit harsh and said this sounds like something West Sweden would send. Instead, they sent Brandenburger Tor this year. And I've got a question. Is the second from the left your dad? You look like him. Out of everyone on stage, you had to pick the guy with the big mullet. Apparently, I look like that guy. It's not my dad. However, in case you're actually curious to figure out, I do look pretty much exactly like my dad. It's actually kind of funny. But you will never know that, maybe. Anyway, we got Italy up next. Allora.
Insieme, unite, unite Europe.
Con te, così lontano e diverso. Con te, amico che credevo perso. Io e te, sotto lo stesso sogno, insieme, unite, unite Europe. E per te, donna senza frontiere, per te, sotto le stesse bandiere, io e te, sotto lo stesso cielo, insieme, unite, unite Europe.
Sempre più liberi noi, non è più un sogno e noi non siamo più soli. Sempre più uniti noi, dammi una mano che vedrai che voli. L'Europa non è lontana, c'è una canzone italiana per voi. Insieme, unite, unite Europe. Sempre più liberi noi, le nostre stelle una bandiera sola. Sempre più forti noi, dammi una mano che vedrai se vola. L'Europa non è lontana, c'è una canzone italiana per voi. Insieme, unite, unite Europe. L'Europa non è lontana, c'è una canzone italiana per voi. Insieme, unite, unite Europe.
It's very nice, I have to say. It hits just right for what it wants to do. Very monumental in many ways. Great performance, has to be said. Like many aspects of that song from Italy. And it's Italian, you know. Now this is what I want to put on loop for the rest of my life. Eurocat dancing to absolutely nothing. The music he's dancing to is his own humming. As you do. Oh, it's Ludwig! Hello, Ludwig van Beethoven. Oh, more violins. That was Switzerland's job this year. I just realized what Austria's song was. Listen to the postcard music though, lovely. take this in for now, because Keine Mauern mehr is what we're going to listen to after the postcard. Maybe it's a fan favorite for some, but this guy has. I just have a subjective problem with the song that we're about to listen to. That's just me. But I see Schade Sloth has some Austria hype, so I'm rooting for you. I'm happy that we're gonna listen to it. Go and enjoy it. Knock yourself out. Keine Mauern mehr. Here we go.
Zur selben Zeit vor einem Jahr hat niemand sich's gedacht, dass unser Freiheitstraum den Sprung nach vorne macht. Die Gegenwart kommt in Fahrt, sie muss um jeden Preis bunter sein, nicht nur schwarz und weiß. Denn unsere Zukunft wird erst jetzt geboren, Widersprachen, wieder Ohren. Keine Mauern mehr. No walls anywhere. Keine Mauern mehr. Tombele barriere. Keine Mauern Der Wind ist stark, nimmt im Sturm, ist manchem ins Gesicht. Die feste Hand am Widerstand zerbricht. Denn unsere Zukunft wird erst jetzt geboren, Widersprachen, wieder Ohren. Keine Mauern mehr. No walls anywhere. Keine Mauern mehr. Never više zidova. Keine Mauern
There we are. Song from Austria. It does have a catchy little chorus, and like the purpose of the track is definitely there and quite nicely presented, I would say. I just feel like there's something so kind of pedestrian about the movement of the track, particularly like with the opening and then the verses, and then the chorus is a complete like switch in energy and tempo, and into one of these choruses where I feel like melodically it does not really do that much. It's very monotonous in that sense, because it doesn't really have that rhythm to the melody. It doesn't really have an interesting intonation either. I'm just stuck with my perception of the track, I suppose. I don't click with it. Sometimes you just don't do that. Anyway, we're moving on to Cyprus. We only have 2 songs left, actually. We're nearing the end here for sure. We got Milas Poli next. And is this the Cypriot entry with the outfit just stands out so much next to all of the other songs, because we got jeans. We've got a lot of jeans on the stage for the next song, and I don't think we see jeans very often in Eurovision in general. But you're going to see them now. From Cyprus, penultimate song of the evening, Milas Poli. Oh, that is an image. Lovely.
Δεν ξέρω πώς να σ' αγαπήσω, δεν ξέρω πώς να σου το πω, δεν ξέρω τι να σου χαρίσω, τι δρόμο πια να περπατώ. Που θα με βγάλει η ιστορία μου με σένα, όσο σ' ακολουθώ. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά, βρες έναν τρόπο μια φορά. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά. Δεν ξέρω τι να σου θυμίσω, ποια μελωδία, ποιο ρυθμό, με μουσική να ζωντανέψω τα λόγια που θα πω. Που θα με βγάλει η ιστορία μου με σένα, όσο σ' ακολουθώ. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά, βρες έναν τρόπο μια φορά. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά. Ήταν καλύτερα μια ώρα αρχίτερα να τελειώνουμε μια για πάντα. Δεν ήταν μπορετό να συνεχίσουμε, κάναμε λάθη πολλά. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά, βρες έναν τρόπο μια φορά. Μην σταματάς. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά, βρες έναν τρόπο μια φορά. Τη βαργάρα του σταματάς. Μιλάς πολύ, ζητάς πολλά.
You know what? I'm smiling a little bit. It's charming in a way, you know, and I like the performance of it a lot actually. It's very, they're just having the time of their lives. No, Eurocat, where did you go? I'll save you from the snow. No one saw that. No one heard anything. Anyway, you know, with the Cypriot little performance, I think like it's just so energetic. They're just bouncing around. There's no like real sense of anything logical taking place. It's just a fun choreography, synchronized one as well. The song is upbeat, it's catchy, it's fun, it's completely harmless. And yeah, that's kind of charming, I would say. Now, Finland is the final song of the evening. This song is called Fri? Question mark. Are we really free? I don't know. No sé. Jag vet inte. Ich weiß nicht. And something something in French. Anyway, we've got final song of the evening, yeah. Fri by, I've always forgot the name of the group. Anyway, final song of the evening. Enjoy.
Fri, om jag frågar dig, säger du nej. Frihet har vi väl. Men om du frågar mig vad vår frihet är, svarar jag så här. spel. Där det kommer lika få leka med. Fri.
There is something rather catchy about like the rhythm of the melody within this track. I have to say, I do find it quite charming, but maybe it's because I understand the Swedish language, because it sounds funny to me in a way. But yeah, that was the Finnish song, final one of the evening. We've got the recap coming up, so make sure you get your votes in. Voting is now open on the website. Go on Discord as well, you can find the link there. Thank you, Ming, for the recap. Here we go, get your notes out and get your votes in.
Gözyaşlarındasın.
Ik wil alles met je delen. Ik wil alles voor je zijn. En als je even wilt vertrouwen, dan delen we de pijn. Samen met je janken, samen uit je bol. Samen door het licht gaan, niets is mij te dom. Quand je te rêve, y'a plus d'heure, plus de
cher, frère Zolina.
Nom de fleurs, sous le soleil ombré des marécages, où qu'il pleuve, sur nos amours que vienne l'orage. Hajde da udujemo ove noći, hajde zaljubi se u moje oči. Tvoje su usne kao čokolada, to mi se dopada. Daj, umori sempre amor, que ainda não dai, tanto vivemos. Sempre
Meet me in Paris on the Champs-Élysées. We could be in Rome again if the traffic found too late. We should be together. Maybe we just wait. You could only meet me somewhere in Europe tonight.
Sveper inom mig, skänker mig värme. Kom var mig närmre, som en vind. Svisar mig vägen, rör vid mig som en vind.
Tillsammans men långt ifrån varann.
Uniti noi, dammi una mano che vedrai che voli. L'Europa non è lontana, c'è una canzone italiana per voi. Insieme, unite tonight, Jerome.
Mecena, o sos con un y las bolsitas volan. Mecena troppo mi amora. Viva la tus tomatas y las bolsitas volan.
Där hjälper lika bleka mig. Fri, lämna oss är fri. Fri och pensionär. Att därför stoppar den vi är. Rädd att göra fel, fångar i ett spel. Där hjälper lika bleka mig. Fri.
Et
Very
voilà.
well. That was the full recap.
As far as
Voila,
I can
indeed.
remember, at the beginning of the show, I promised you an entertaining evening of music, and I think I've kept my promise.
To be honest,
All the
yeah.
nice music
I
and
think
great
this is a
performance
pretty
on
good
the
year,
radio.
really. Many good songs in this
Well,
year.
we've
And
now heard
there's a
all
little
the
bit of an
songs.
issue
Now it's
with
time
these
for
years.
the
Like,
jurors in the
after
22
1988,
countries
I
to
don't
rate
have a
the
ranking
songs.
video on my
And
channel
while
for
they're
these
doing
years.
this, we're going to show
So
you
I have to
something
vote in
about
real time, just like all of you. And I know I will
And
regret my votes,
we think
because
that
I think this was
Yugoslavia
really
is
difficult to vote
very
in.
much
And there were like
like
songs that I was like, I
Portugal.
can't blank
Just
this,
as
and
much
then I
as
ended
this
up doing it
one
anyway.
sitting
And
right
if I
next
if I were to make a ranking video, I would probably not have the
And
similar
just
ranking
as
as I put in my
Orchestra,
votes
where
now,
the
but
strings
that's just
section
the way it
and
is. I haven't had time to make
there's an
ranking
percussion
videos for
sit next to
these
each other.
years. So it's a bit tricky for me,
Yugoslavia, there are
but
all different
I got
kinds
my
of
favorites anyway, and I made sure I voted for those.
cuisines, and
Make sure, of course, for all of you that you end up voting as well. I pinned in the YouTube chat. You can see there Darren has posted the link to the voting, so you can make sure you click on that to get to the voting and make sure you get your votes in. You can also go through Discord The link is posted in the Watchalong announcements channel, and you can also go directly to the website groovivision.com. Easy. And you can vote there as well. We still have, I think you still have 8 minutes to get your votes in, so use that time effectively. In the meantime, we will watch an interval act, and I've completely forgot what interval act they have this year. Is it some Eurocat content? One can hope. Yes, thank you. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's here! Yes! Playing the slot machine, are we? Oh, so happy to be playing the slot machine. The French flag. Oh, it's stuck. Ah, okay, we've got the star, okay. So I'll mute myself for the postcard here. I guess we're seeing some clips from Yugoslavia, so let's enjoy it all together the way it's intended to be.
et dimissis peccatis nostris, perducat nos ad vitam aeternam. Amen.
Really, I gotta say, obviously the interval act has kind of been taken out of the UK's textbook, I suppose, with the concept of kind of making it a tourist ad or something. But it's really intriguing to me, like just seeing the vibe of the place like this, because you really see like the life of, you know, something that's so foreign to me, like really being put into something quite natural about how things looked in Yugoslavia, I suppose, because you get with the postcard, it's everything. With the postcard I just said, because it kind of felt like a postcard in a way, because it was basically just clips from the country, but it's like these kind of clips that you feel kind of the more like the spirit of the country, rather than just showing tourist places or whatnot. You also had these clips of like the lifestyle, and I really enjoy seeing that, you know, getting invested into different cultures and how life works on different places on the planet, you know. And in Europe, of course. And then we know what happened to Yugoslavia right after this, of course. But I suppose, I'm just kind of taking a hunch now, but I suppose they're kind of better off being a bit separated these days. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't have separated themselves, right? I've actually, I don't know how many, you all can let me know how many of the the ex-Yugoslavian countries you've been to. I can name that I've been to Slovenia and Croatia, but I think that's it. But I really want to visit all of them, to be completely honest. They look absolutely beautiful. And in this postcard as well, of course. But the main one that I really regret not having gone to before is Bosnia and Herzegovina, because I've always wanted to go. And when I was growing up, my best friend is actually from Bosnia and Herzegovina. He moved to Sweden. Well, his parents did. And he was born in Sweden, but he always went to Bosnia and Herzegovina every summer, and I was like, every time he told me about it, and like you saw the photos, I was like, I really have to go there, and I still haven't. I mean, I travel a lot. Most of you know that. I travel so much, but I really want to go to Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's on my bucket list. I have to do it. I loved Croatia. It's beautiful, and Slovenia was really lovely too. I stopped in Lake Bled, which was gorgeous, and then I stayed overnight in Ljubljana, which was an experience because I didn't really know where to stay in Ljubljana, so I ended up at like a not a hostel, but it was like just a house, and they had like the bedroom, the basement just had like 5 bedrooms, and everyone who stayed there, they were like, I don't know, solo men in their 50s, didn't look like the healthiest people. You know, it was the beer in one hand and the cigarette in the other, just walking around in their underwear everywhere. It was like at the outskirts of the town, so very unique experience for me. But I really liked Ljubljana Center. I went in there. Yeah, I also want to go to Mostar. Absolutely, Darren. I mean, have you seen all of the clips with the Mostar Bridge, of course, but also when they knocked out Italy from the World Cup qualifiers, like all of the clips from Bosnia and Herzegovina with the Dubioza Collective track in the background, like they are my favorite clips on ever. I am from Bosnia, take me to America. I really want to see Statue of Liberty. I can no longer wait, take me to United States. Take me to Golden Gate, I will assimilate. I don't know why I just ended up... Okay, we're dropping... we're dropping Dubioza Collective and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Sorry, sometimes I lose focus. Now, after my little singing session, I'm heading over to Mr. Darren Smith. Let me know what's on your mind.
Good evening.
That's very loud.
I don't have it.
Luckily I do. Tonight, another new record. We've had 309 voters, which is one more than the previous record. We've had 8 new voters. They've come from Belgium, Estonia, Croatia, 2 from Norway, 2 from the United Kingdom, and 1 from the United States. 218 people have left -3 points, the results of which will be announced after the watch-along, and we've had 116 predictions. So now it's time to go Grootty.
Thank you very much, Darren. I will indeed do that. Very good that you actually did have the votes. I'm very, very happy to hear that. And welcome to everyone who's new. Yes, of course. And lovely, we broke the record by 1 voter. Always really nice to see that happening. Got plenty of people getting involved as well with the -3s and the predictions. So that's always exciting as well to find out who's going to win the prediction game and everything like that. But the main excitement is, of course, who won the watch-along. So now let me move over to this little screen right here. Let's take a look. Oh my god, Streamlabs, what are you doing? You can't see what I'm seeing, but I just love... Darren, your edit... This image... I'm loving it. Streamlabs is not working really with me here, so I have to kind of work against it. Open source properties, and then nothing happens. Oh, it's the eternal wait that happens every stream, that you can't see anything. My entire computer seems to have frozen. Let's open the task manager. I can't even do that. How tiresome is this, huh? Streamlabs, get it together. I'm so sorry, everyone. There's absolutely nothing I can do right now because my entire computer has just frozen with like Streamlabs blocking half of the screen and then my browser blocking the other half. And I can't move anything. I can't change anything. I'll just have to sit and wait. And we all... Yeah, so Streamlabs don't have it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just... This happens most of the time for some reason. So change it to something else and change it back. If I could, I would. If I press Alt-Tab, nothing happens. If I press Control-Alt-Delete, it can close and I can open the task manager, but the task manager doesn't open. So what I have to do is wait. I can't even move the mouse. Like the cursor isn't... Oh, wait. Is it? Let's have a sing-along song. Let's actually check here. Can I actually do anything? I can open the task manager again if I want to do that. I don't know why that would help me. I'll unpin your message in the meantime, Darren. Let's see if anything happens here. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Oh, okay. Something's happening. Here we go. Are you ready? There we are. Fingers crossed everything works. I've got the chat up on my phone. Everything is ready. We got 198 people watching me struggle with the technology. Do you see what I see at the bottom of the screen? It's the pair. It's the duo. The dynamic duo. It's beautiful. Eurocat. I'm going to be sitting here looking at Eurocat for the remainder of the evening. Can't imagine a better way to spend my night. Let's get right to it, shall we? 309 voters have been voting tonight. 100 of you will be a part of the jury, and those are the ones that we will go through now. And then we've grouped together the remaining 209 into a massive televote to find out the results of our own watch-along for Eurovision 1990. We're starting with Philippe. Here we are. And in the meantime, as Philippe's votes appear on screen, Ellen has just donated. I will read your message in just 1 second as we find out Philippe's 12 points, which will go to... Anyway, thank you very much, Ellen. $8 for Streamlabs to cooperate. Thanks for the fun this morning. Shame there's been no whiskey this time, unlike in Season 1. I might have something up my sleeve for tomorrow, Ellen, but thank you very much for the donation. Very generous of you. Much appreciated. 12 points to Iceland from Marco T700 MKS, which means Iceland and Yugoslavia are now tied for the lead. And Ellendil is voting from the bus today. Let's see where the bus votes. The wheels on the bus go round and round, and the 12 points go to... We got another 12 for Yugoslavia. France now in Spain now in second, France in third, as 12 points from Micronesia. Almost gets everyone off the mark on the scoreboard. We've got 8 points for Ireland, a 10 for Italy, and the 12 going to Yugoslavia. Back in the lead it goes. Just probably should double check the chat is working. No one has written anything in it for a while, but maybe that's just normal. So hopefully it's still working. Wadjikarp next up. Austria's now off the mark as well, so Greece is the only one without a point so far. We have a 10-pointer for Yugoslavia, and the 12 going to Italy. Up to 4th place Italy goes. Spain not getting anything there, which means Yugoslavia is starting to run away. But it's very early doors. Yafil from Greece next to vote. Italy up to 2nd. Ireland up to 4th. And Spain up to 2nd. And the 12 points. Yeah, Yugoslavia is doing well so far. Big favorite, it seems. Not the British jury. With the next few votes coming in here, we got an 8-pointer for Yugoslavia, a 10-pointer for Turkey, and a 12-pointer for Netherlands. Moving 2 places there. Nice one. I might as well. Well, thank you, Rodmorg. That's very generous of you. There's a lot of donations tonight. I very much appreciate it. Cheers, everyone. Thank you very much. Join me tomorrow as well. It's going to be a good one. Thank you, Rodmorg, for being so generous. I really appreciate it. The 12-pointer from Dorita goes to Israel. I see the cheekiness with the name there. Indeed, indeed. Me eagerly waiting for Groot's pillow scream. I don't have a pillow nearby, unfortunately. That was Season 1 1990 Watchalong, wasn't it? The pillow scream. Might reenact it. Georgie K. Will alles met je delen with a 12-pointer for Netherlands, going all the way up to 4th place there with that 12. Next up is Wigwam, first-time voter. Gonna appear in 2005 as well, right? Greece is off the mark now as well from Wigwam's votes. We've got a 10-pointer for Denmark and a 12-pointer for France, moving all the way up to 3rd place there with that 12. It's very close on the scoreboard if you exclude Yugoslavia, I suppose. My nose hurts. Why does my nose hurt? Groot Season 1 1990 after a few whiskeys. I have no memory of that, but okay. it's a quote, I suppose. We got Jacob here from Germany with a 12-pointer for Turkey, which ties it up with Netherlands there. I feel like we could have a really exciting battle for those top 5 finishes, because all the way down to Iceland is very close at the moment. And that's, the top 7, I want to say. So yeah, ESC fan BG with a 10-pointer for Spain there in 2nd place. And the 12 going to France, moving all the way up to 3rd with that 12. Indeed, indeed. Next to vote is Tibor, live from Brandenburger Tor. Really? And Norway getting some points there as well, I see. So you're live from Brandenburger Tor. That's wonderful. 10-pointer for Spain and a 12-pointer for France. You have no memory of that? Must have been good whiskey. That's not what I meant, but okay. Okay, you do you, Elibot. Unite Europe. Parentheses Dolby 73 is our next voter. We got some points for Brandenburger Tor, some points for Hallo Hallo, and some points for Inchermer. Yes. Next up is It's Me Adrian, and It's Me Adrian votes for these songs. We've got a few of them making moves here. 8 points to Spain, 10 points to Yugoslavia, and a 12-pointer for Turkey, moving all the way up into 5th place there. Recommend everyone to watch the ESC 2020 Season 1 interval to see Groot's antics in the 1990 Season 1. And there are a lot of antics in that compilation you made, Darren. It's a lovely video. Thank you again for making it. Kilian Tyrion's here, first-time voter. Welcome, Kilian, from Belgium, with a 12-pointer for Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland, I thought they would be a bit higher, actually. So, yeah, good 12 points for Switzerland there, going up to 12th place. We got Eitt Lag Ellen, from Australia, of course, next to vote here. We've got a 10-pointer for Iceland there, going up into the top 5, and the 12 to Yugoslavia. Still in the lead, of course. To be honest, Groot, with all the donations you received, I think it's necessary you scream into a pillow at least once. Oh, thank you for the subscription, by the way. Let's see what the name was there. Thomas. As Flimkien 1991, which is David, because you see the moderator image there. Belgium with a 12-pointer. Nice one. Yeah, but it's not authentic if I scream into a pillow just for the sake of it, Rodmorg. I don't know about that. Lord Snoozemorg, number 1, or the first of Yugoslavia, with a 10-pointer for Yugoslavia, a 12-pointer for Milas Poli. I should bring out my best jeans in honor of your 12 points. Lady Pink Axolotl, the first of Yugoslavia, next to vote. Greece is kind of glued to the bottom here. Sweden's up in the double digits now as well. 10 points to Spain there, and the 12 to Yugoslavia. And Yugoslavia leading by 43 points, ahead of Spain, then Italy, France, and Ireland. That's the top 5 at the moment. Hugo voting next here. Iceland going up into the top 5 there momentarily. 10 points to Italy, and the 12 to Ireland, and Ireland up into 4th place there. Next up, Vitali from Ukraine. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry. We've got an 8-pointer for Italy, a 10-pointer for Norway, and a 12 points for Spain, and nothing for Yugoslavia. So the gap is getting smaller, just a tad. As Timos GR next to vote. These are the first points. Not a lot of movement from those. 8 points to Denmark there, going up in the top 10, into 9th, I think. 10 points to Yugoslavia, and a 12 to Israel. Up to 9th place, Israel goes then. So Spain just lost all of that track it took up to Yugoslavia, I suppose. Malmöitisk Bonde is the next to vote here, from Sweden. My name is Inga, and I'm from Sweden. You want to fall in love with me. 12 points to Spain. Indeed. Catching up just a tad again, just a little bit. Annie.N from Finland next to vote. We got France up into the top 5 there then again. 8 points to Yugoslavia. 10 points to Italy. And the 12 going to Sweden. Unexpected. That's the first 12 for Sweden for sure. Moving 3 places with that. Also currently have a tie between Austria, Portugal and Finland entirely there. As Heide da Luis Duyemo votes next from Mexico. 8 points to Spain, 10 for Netherlands, and the 12 going to loving the Yugoslavia domination. Yeah, it's a little bit of a domination so far. Let's see what Dominic is voting for next up here. We got Luxembourg and Switzerland moving places. 10 points to Ireland there, and the 12. Yeah, Yugoslavia keep scoring 12s. Nixieme 1967. It's a very cheeky name. I don't get this 1967 part, but yes, 10 points to Israel and a 12-pointer for Yugoslavia there. Groot, can you sing Inga from Sweden instead of Iceland 93? The singer is called Inga. What is Iceland 93? Is that Shooby-Doo? Anyway, we got... What a name. Brandenbanger Tor. I love that. 12 points to Norway, as it should be, huh? As it should be. Brandenbanger Tor. Oh, I love that. John of America, Lalas 2. Yes, I counted Euro. The Eurocat doing his Lalas. Okay, thank you, John. We got a 12-pointer here to Yugoslavia again. Alright. Next to vote is Addy Star. And Addy Star votes for these songs. We got Belgium making 1 place, Portugal making a few, Norway with 8 points, 10 points to Turkey there, and the 12 going to the Netherlands, overtaking Iceland there then. Norway actually, such a big gap from like the top 12 then, so like it's kind of a battle to avoid being on the bottom half there, because there's the gap between 12th and 13th is very big. Tony Johansson, vill alles mycket delen. How lovely. 10 points to Turkey and the 12 to Ireland. Nice one. Ireland up into 4th place there then. Oh, Shooby-Doo is 96. 93 is Paves du Soir. I don't even know what that is. I'm a fake Eurovision fan, apparently. ESC fan France. Some more points for Greece. Lovely. That's lovely. We've got 10 points for Yugoslavia there and a 12 for Milas Poli. Up on 59 points there. Bitisdra Ludujemo is our next voter from Germany. And these are the first points. We got Italy with an 8. 10 points dropping into Spain. I think Yugoslavia will get the 12. I was right. How could I figure that out, huh? How could I possibly have known? Eurocat. Yes. Is our next voter from the UK, and Norway have now pushed Denmark down to the bottom half, overtaking the status as... No, wait, Iceland's in it. Wait, never mind. 12 points to Ireland there. I was about to say Norway is now the best scoring northern country, but no, Iceland is in here. For the first time, Iceland are like the front runners among the Scandinavian or Nordic countries. Yanis from France here with a 10-pointer for Belgium, and the 12 going to Israel. So Belgium and Israel currently fighting it out for 9th, 1 point between them. Next up is Heide das Ludo Disco. It's fantastic. Only 5 points to Yugoslavia though. We've got 8 points to Denmark. Darren likes the Schlagers, huh? 10 points to Iceland. Really likes them. And a 12 to Spain. Understandable that the Schlagers couldn't really match up to Spain. I get it. 38th voter is Rafish53. First time you're in the jury. Welcome, welcome to the jury from America. Yes. 10 points to France and the 12 to Israel. Nothing for Yugoslavia there. We also seem to, like, the top 5 seem to have kind of established themselves as, in my head, the predicted top 5. These are the 5 that I would have expected to be up in the top 5. But you never know. But they're a bit far ahead of the rest now. James S. here gives a 10 for Netherlands and a 12 for Israel to close up to Turkey there a little bit. Next up is ESC Aaron from Gibraltar. 1 more point for Greece. It's getting closer to that double digit. 8 points to Belgium there, 10 points to Spain, and the 12 going to Israel again. It's in a bit of a streak here, and Yugoslavia got nothing. Raison, huh? Roman. I don't know why I said that like that either. I'm sorry. Roman with 8 points to France, 10 points to Spain, and the 12 to Yugoslavia. Voted for the entire left side there, except for the Netherlands. Quite the accomplishment. Lucario, enjoyed your Crossroads review, Groot. Crossroads review? Oh yeah, the Czech song from this. I was like, what's Crossroads? Eurovision 2026, it exists, yes, remember. 12 points to Yugoslavia there from Lucario. Thank you for enjoying the review, Lucario. Thank you. the song titles of like the Eurovision 2026 songs, they're not in here. They are not. Absolutely not. Melanie Yugo fan from Yugoslavia is here with a 10-pointer for Cyprus and a 12-pointer for Greece. Oh, where did that come from, huh? Greece got a 12. They're up on 20. They're not even that far behind now anymore. Nice one. All right. Michael Green gives 8 points to Portugal there. 10 points to Israel, moving ahead of Turkey then there. And a 12 to France, closing in on Italy up there now. Guys, do you think Greece can still landslide? I mean, if Melanie Yugo fan gets to vote for the remaining votes, it will. Hell yeah. Groot's Grandma is next to vote. We've got a 10-pointer for Netherlands there and a 12-pointer for Yugoslavia. Thought you meant the UK soap Crossroads. I have no idea what that is. I want to say there's this Bon Jovi album, I think it's called Crossroads, that I used to listen to a lot. It was like a best of compilation, but it also had like new songs in it. I think it was released like 94 maybe. I had it when I was a kid. Zuna here gives 12 points to Spain. I almost missed that, but I did pay attention. Yes, indeed. But it was one of like my favorite CDs to listen to. I think the CD was called Crossroads by Bon Jovi. I have not made a review of that though. Ligel Maurice here with a 10-pointer for Belgium and a 12-pointer for Israel. Again, doing this little switcheroo thing with Turkey, and they're not that far behind Netherlands and Iceland either for that 6th place. Ireland's still in 5th, but it's not, it's not safe there. It's fallen behind the others at the top there, I would say. Yuri from the Netherlands gives 12 points to Spain, who's now up on 300 as well. Grudy, Crossroads was a very bad TV soap in the 70s. Well, then I suppose I'm glad I'm not familiar with it. Stan from Belgium is the next voter here. Has your tea gone cold? Are you wondering why? You gave Ireland 12 points though. My kind of Stan. 12 points to Ireland, still in 5th. We got Missy Lissy next to vote. And Missy Lissy gives these points now. We've got an 8-pointer for Israel, a 10-pointer for Yugoslavia, and the 12 going to Belgium, still in 10th place. Austria's doing way worse than I thought. Oh yeah, Austria is down in 20th? It's behind the UK. Huh. Interesting. Mihailo from Serbia is next to vote here. We've got 51st juror actually, so we're halfway through the jury vote. 10 points to Netherlands and a 12 for Yugoslavia. Oh, what happened with the screen? It's back. Yes, Strastas, next voter here. And then we've got these votes. We've got an 8-pointer for Netherlands. We've got a 10-pointer for Austria, so now it's moving 2 places then. And a 12 to Belgium, moving 1 place up to 8th. Denmark copied and pasted their 1989 song for 1990, and they're currently performing as they should have in 1989. Harsh. I think it's more similar to Sweden's song in 85 than anything. It's very similar to Bra Vibrationer, I would say. Anyway, Queenie Qantas here, 10 points to Iceland and a 12 for Yugoslavia, who's almost 100 points clear now of Spain. Spain very much on their own in second as well, it has to be said. Rikus the Possum from America as the 54th juror. Norway very close to 100 points there now. 10 points to Ireland and a 12 for Israel, going up to 8th. The Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony was also a song. It was number 1 on Billboard in 1995. I don't know what that song is, but maybe I've heard it if it was number 1 on Billboard. I should check that out one day. Give a Little Ming back to the world with a 12-pointer for Yugoslavia here. Cheeky reference. 55 jurors down, 45 to go. Jeffrey from the Netherlands, one of them. We've got Kainemau and Meer moving 1 more place there on the right side. 8 points to Italy, 10 points to Spain, and the 12 to Belgium. Belgium overtaking Israel then. They're just going back and forth, these songs like there from like Iceland, Belgium, Israel, Turkey. Denmark has been detached for sure. We have a clear top 10. Greece is no longer in last place. This is not a drill. Sama here with a 2-pointer for Greece puts Finland down there now. 12 points to Spain, who is now 80 points behind Yugoslavia. You would probably recognize it. Maybe. Not every song that's like on Billboard though charted like was popular in Sweden, so you never know, but I might know it. I'll check it out later. Cookie Fonster with a 10-pointer for Spain and a 12 for France. France still in 4th there. Yeah, go Grekland. Indeed. We got Il Crocodile voting for Marilyn Monroe. I wonder who that could be. Greece, maybe? Denmark with a 10. Okay. And the Yugoslavia 12. Yes, indeed. Alright. Next voter will be jury number 60. 40 left after this one. Somewhere in Iceland with a Belgian flag. Alright. 8 points to Italy. 10 points to Ireland. And the 12. To Iceland. Okay, maybe that makes sense then. So Iceland's now up in 6th place. And actually it's only 40 points between Ireland and Iceland. So I don't think that top 5 is confirmed for either like France or Ireland. I'm pretty sure Italy will get there. But mathematically, they could absolutely lose it, you know. Spain and Yugoslavia shouldn't probably have nothing to worry about, I'd say. Som en Runarion with a 12-pointer for France there. Cheeky reference to the Swedish song here too. Next to vote will be Ivanik Punk. No flag, well, the Grutiland flag. We got an 8-pointer for Finland. So bye-bye Greece, you're back in last place. 10 points to Ireland and the 12 to Yugoslavia. Indeed. Next up to vote, Philippe from Portugal. And these are the votes. No movement so far, actually. It's a bit of a rarity now. Belgium has overtaken Netherlands. Turkey has overtaken Israel. And the 12 to Italy, still in 3rd place. Next voter, Sandy Short, 63. First time in the jury. Welcome to the jury, Sandy Short. These are the first points there. We have 8 points for Spain. 10 points for Denmark, still in 11th. And the 12 to Iceland. Nice one. Iceland closing into that top 5 then. Next up is Cheeseburger Tour. Cheeseburger Tour. Okay. I see. We've got an 8-pointer for Norway there. Congratulations, Ketil. 10 points to Ireland and the 12 to Yugoslavia there. Ireland very close behind France now, I realize as well. There are only 3 points separating them. And Iceland's not too far off, 40 points behind France. Nils from Germany next to vote. We've got some more points for Greece down there. Still in last place though. We've got a 10-pointer for Spain there. And a 12 to Italy. Thank you, Rudy. I am Sandy Short. Well, welcome Sandra Randle, Z9B. Or also Sandy Short. Nice to have you with us. Only 2 more years with Mr. Neff as head scrutineer. Truly the end of an era. Indeed. We got Haide da Maria Demo. 12 points to... Nothing for Yugoslavia. Even though you referenced it in your name. What a cheeky name, huh? Throwing me off like that. Spain with a 12. We got Vanocas from Vanuatu next to vote. 8 points to Italy. 10 points to Yugoslavia, who's now up on 500. And the 12 to France. Back up in 4th place. I didn't even realize when Ireland overtook them, but France in 4th still. I am Nils. Der Weltenzerstörer LP is Nils. I'll try to remember. Welcome, Nils. I've seen you many times in the chat. Victor from Mexico with a 10-pointer for Cyprus and a 12 for Italy. Still in 3rd. I'm probably jury number 99. Well, that's an assumption to make. Ferlolo is proud European. Is our next juror here. 8 points to Italy. 10 points to Ireland. And the 12 to Iceland. Iceland still in 6th, kind of making that place their own by now. Good, you can see that on the right side of the screen. What part of it was it you wanted me to see? I know that I can see who is who, if that's what you mean. Anyway, Craig for Taichi, truly a wonderful person. 12 points to Yugoslavia, lovely. Oh, from America, of course. And a 12-pointer for Yugoslavia. And it's going well for Taichi here. They're leading by more than 100 points as Volny from Finland votes next. 10 points to Spain. And a 12 to Italy. Italy's starting to rack up more and more points here, I think. Actually not that far behind Spain. And a huge gap down to Ireland and France. Mercy Mike, first time voting in a Eurovision watch-along. These are your points. We have a 10-pointer for Netherlands there, so they're tied with Belgium, and a 12 for France. Only 2 points between France and Ireland now then. I prayed 5 times last night for a Cyprus left side finish. Well, it needs quite a lot of points, to be honest, because Denmark has a big gap down to the right side of the songs. Chiara's back to vote here, first time voting in a Eurovision watch-along from Italy, and a 12-pointer for Ireland there. Nice. UK aren't doing well, are they? It's like modern times. Yeah. Paracelsa next to vote here from Switzerland. We've got 8 points for Italy, 10 points for France, and the 12 to Belgium. Going ahead of Netherlands there again. You can also kind of start predicting, because we only have 25 jurors left now, how many songs will not reach triple digits. Because there's quite a lot of them left, you know. Henny next up to vote here. 10 points to France there, overtaking Ireland by that. And the 12 to Spain. Let's see how many there are. 2, 4, 6, 8 countries right now who have not gotten up to 100 points. And there are 24 jurors to go. Have a little prediction. How many of them will not get to 100? Keith votes for some of them down there. 10 points for Yugoslavia as well. And the 12 to Belgium, overtaking Netherlands. What's the biggest upgrade in place from the actual Eurovision and Groovision? I want to say there are a few, like Ik hou van jou must be one of like the big ones, because it did not do well in real life and it did very well in our watch-along. Alex is typing here next to vote, by the way, and Cyprus with another 12. Look at that. There we are. I'm trying to think of other songs that have done really poorly in real life and really well in our... But I feel like some of the Turkish songs in the 80s... Turkey 1975, surely. That has to be... That has to be it. Teacup, 12 points for Spain there. Oh yeah, if you consider season 1, definitely Complice from San Marino in 2008. But I didn't really think of season 1 in my head. Germany 75, yeah. That's also Play Yaya Ding Dong with a 10-pointer for Yugoslavia and a 12 for Iceland. 50 points behind France, a further 1 point behind Ireland. Aya as well, yes, of course. Aya from season 1 in 2023. Som en raptor. A little Sweden reference there. We've got a 10-pointer for Netherlands, overtaking Belgium again. And the 12 to Yugoslavia, up over 600 now. Norway were joint last. Which one was Norway? Oh, like 75. Norway 75. Yeah, that's right. Turkey, Norway, and Germany 75 were bottom 5, and they all scored well. Yeah. Yeah, 75 is one of those years. Spoody, next to vote here from France, with a 10 for Turkey, and a 12 for Austria, overtaking Luxembourg. Very close to 100 points now for Austria. Portugal 81, that's absolutely another one. And Morocco's entry, yeah. Cosmic Summers from the UK, next to vote. 10 points for Ireland there. And a 12 for Italy. Italy quite close to Spain now. 39... No, wait. 39 points, sorry. 39 points. Annie from Germany is next then. And then we've got an 8-pointer for Yugoslavia. 10 points for Ireland. And the 12 from Annie goes to Spain. I think if you throw it around the concept of like what song did terrible in our watch-alongs and very well in real life, I mean it has to be Toy, right? We didn't qualify it in season 1 in its semi-final, I'm pretty sure, and obviously it won Eurovision in real life. That has to be the biggest schism, you know. David Punsalan here from America with a 12-pointer for France, still in 5th, very close to Ireland. Julius from Finland. Next voting here. No movement so far from those votes. 8 points to Italy, 10 points to Yugoslavia, and a 12 to Israel. Same with Unicorn. Yeah, we didn't qualify Unicorn either. Yeah, those... Every other UK entry, those as well. Isabel A. from Portugal puts Finland above Germany now at the bottom of the scoreboard. Look at Greece just glued to the bottom. Where's the Greece support, huh? 10 points to Netherlands here and a 12 to Italy. Nothing for Yugoslavia there, but they still are very far away, or far ahead. How could you NQ Toy? I mean, not enough people liked it, I suppose. Declan the Dinosaur Egg with an 8-pointer for Portugal there, 10 points for Italy, and the 12 to Yugoslavia. I mean, Toy is also in one of the best semifinals of all time. Same thing for Unicorn, of course. Like, both of them competed in some of the strongest semifinals, at least in my opinion, of all time. Elda, 1992, with a 10-pointer for Belgium and a 12 for Italy. Allora. Oh, can't wait to sit through an entire watch along with Toto as the host. I hope you're excited for tomorrow. Ulrik D.F. Vixas, or Vixos maybe, with the Norwegian pronunciation. We got a 10 for Spain and a 12 to Iceland. There you are. 10 jurors to go. We're almost there. We got Tatum, first time voter. Welcome, welcome Tatum. Nice to have you with us. We got both Austria and Luxembourg actually on spot on 100 points by now. 10 points to Yugoslavia. And the 12 to Denmark. Oh yeah, we need an Allora count for tomorrow. Can someone take on the responsibility to count every Allora by Toto? Don't do my Alloras, because I'm going to be sitting and saying Allora a lot as well. You don't have to count that. Runar from Iceland with an 8-pointer for Yugoslavia. And a 12 to Italy. And a 10 to Italy and 12 to Denmark. And Denmark very close to Israel now for that top 10 spot. Can't wait for Toto to mispronounce everything, especially Ichi Dachicha. Lord Nibor, more points for Finland. Nice one. We got a 10 for Turkey and a 12 to Cyprus. Cyprus racking up the 12s. It's probably kind of a stretch to reach the top half, though, like you prayed for, Rodmorg, but could get 12th place, top of the right side, maybe. Honor from Turkey, next to vote. We got 8 points for Switzerland, a 10 for Spain, and the 12 going to Turkey. Still in 9th place there. Mr. Neff, Mr. Neff, Mr. Neff. Oh. Can't wait. We have to watch the voting, though. Like, that's the thing. The other Daz from Cornwall is jury number 95. 10 points to Cyprus. It's rising. And the 12 is going to Yugoslavia. Wasn't too far off with 99. Oh, you vote. Oh, yeah, Runar, 92. Yeah, you were pretty close there. ESC Pontus from Sweden here. Next to vote. We got an 8-pointer for Yugoslavia. 10 points for Norway. And the 12 to Italy. And look how close Italy is to Spain now. Could we have a late switcheroo up there? 19 points between them. Achilles Raphael getting closer. Italy got 6. Spain got 1. At 8 points to Denmark. 10 points to Ireland. And the 12 going to Yugoslavia. Another one. It doesn't look that exciting for the win, but, you know, there are 209 people making up the televote, so you never know. We got Colin from Ireland to vote next. 8 points to France there. A 10-pointer for Italy. And the 12 to Yugoslavia. The gap between Yugoslavia and Spain, low. Yeah, it's quite large, but there's only 10 points between Spain and Italy. It's getting close. Utu Coutinho. Oh, allora. With an 8-pointer for Turkey, 10 points for Ireland, and the 12 to Yugoslavia. And then finally, it's my votes, you know. So I can already reveal Spain will get second in the jury vote, but it's close. Look at that, huh? These are my votes, as they look right now anyway. They could easily change just tomorrow. But yeah, I like Ireland, and I really like Yugoslavia as well, so that's my 12. And that is the end of the jury vote. Oh, I really voted for a lot of the songs that did well here. Interesting. This is how it looks right now. This is the end of the jury. Poor Greece, down on 27 points. 100 people have voted, and Greece have scored a total of 27 points. Is that a record? Like that is awful. That is really, really bad. I mean, jeez. Okay, anyway. We've got Yugoslavia leading by 180 points. Spain in second, Italy in third, Ireland and France currently occupying those spots in the top 5 as well. I'm sure Iceland, Netherlands, Belgium, Turkey, Israel, all of them want to get in on the mix. Denmark have actually caught up to Israel quite a lot. They're only 12 points behind, and Israel has dropped off from the top 9, for sure. Norway, top of the right side right now, just ahead of Cyprus. Then we've got Switzerland, kind of on their own. Austria and Luxembourg did manage to get over 100. 6 songs didn't get to 100 points, which is quite many, you know. Portugal, the best of them right now. Sweden just behind. Then the UK, Finland, Germany, and Greece so far behind at the bottom. But it's not done. It's not over till it's over. You know, we're gonna go through the televote now, and everyone will get some more points. How many things will change? How many things will stay the same? That's what we will find out now. Forgot the stream. We'll definitely join for the next one. That's tomorrow. Poulon Kyl. Don't forget, it's tomorrow. It starts at 8 p.m. Central European time. However, you join this stream for the most exciting part, the televote reveal. This is when we find out the results. So, good timing, to be honest, in one way, even though you missed the rest of it. But let's get straight to it. Televote. We're starting from the bottom, working our way up. Greece first one to get their points. And Greece will get 142 points. That's actually massive compared to the jury score. That's such a big difference. Greece could make a move with that. They don't have to finish last with that. Germany next. 165. Okay, so Germany will be above Greece. These are good scores, you know. But I mean, to be honest, I mean, there are twice as many people in the televote as there are in the jury vote. But still. Finland next up then. Finland scoring 143, so they finish behind Germany. They've got an overtaken there. But they do beat Greece, of course, as well. So Greece is probably finishing last. Let's see, UK next. The UK will score 194, so they beat everyone else so far. Can they overtake someone? Perhaps. I guess Sweden and Portugal are the ones in risk of being overtaken. Sweden first. 232 televote points for Sweden, so nowhere near. Sweden are safe from a... Oh, that could actually be a bottom 5 finish now that I think of it. It's between Sweden and Portugal, I suppose. Portugal next up. 235 televote points for Portugal, so they finish 6 points ahead of Sweden in total. Which is not a lot, but it's enough for Portugal. Next up is Luxembourg, and Luxembourg will receive 291 televote points, which puts them safely above everyone else here. Could they overtake someone with that? Potentially. Potentially. We got Austria up next. Keine Mauern mehr. Getting 316 televote points. Great score for Austria there. Puts them up in the 400s quite comfortably. And a current top 5 finish. It's not going to stay there, obviously, but still, you know? Switzerland up next. Only 262 televote points for Switzerland. They get overtaken by Austria. That is quite a poor score compared to both Austria and Luxembourg there for Switzerland. So they lose out to Austria. Cyprus up next. Only 207 televote points for Cyprus. They're losing 3 places with that. Wow. It's very close between these countries, but they're losing 3 places for Cyprus. Norway next up then. 386 points for Brandenburger Tor. That's good. That's definitely confirmed the top half of the right side of the scoreboard. Could it get to the left side? We'll see what Denmark scores here. Hallo, hallo. 586 televote points. No contest. Denmark safely onto the top half of the scoreboard. Oh, we've got some hate in the chat now as well. Israel up next. 539. So Israel will lose that top 10 spot. Denmark will finish in the top 10. Israel will most likely finish in 11th. Unless someone else scores absolutely nothing. from the remaining ones. Turkey with 602 televote points. We're closing in on 1,000 here. Turkey has a minimum of 9th place confirmed there. Minimum 9th. Belgium up next. And Belgium will score 674, which means we're up on 1,000 points now. 1,003 points. That's a minimum of 8th place for Belgium. Very good score, has to be said. Netherlands up next. Will Netherlands or Belgium finish above? I think Belgium finish above, yeah. Netherlands lose out to Belgium there on the televote. 636 televote points for Netherlands. Doesn't make them reach 1,000. Iceland up next then. And Iceland gets 695. That will most definitely be 6th place for Iceland. Because I think the remaining 5 will score enough to overtake Iceland there. But we'll see. France up first. And France scored 994 televote points. That's a massive difference, of course, to the others so far. They're up on 1,418 in total. Ireland up next. And Ireland only scores 698. That's still enough for a top 5, of course. But France, huge televote score has to be said there for France. Italy up next. And Italy will score 1,221 televote points. Wow. Like, Ireland got left for dead among these, like, the big hitters here. Italy up on 1,792. Spain up next then. Spain will receive 1,424. We have... they're over 2,000. Have we ever had a watch-along where 2 countries have gotten more than 2,000 points? Because I'm sure there's enough in it for Yugoslavia. They need 1,245 televote points. How much is left? 1,480. So they do indeed get the win here. Just considering the televote score, Yugoslavia is not that far ahead of Spain. There were only 50 or so points between them. But in total, when you add everything up, Yugoslavia winning this by more than 200 points. Apparently, according to Darren, we've had another watch along where 2 or more countries have gotten over 2,000 points. But Yugoslavia have won this one, just above Spain by 200 or so points. Italy in 3rd on their own completely. France in 4th, completely on their own. Ireland in 5th, actually not that completely on their own. They were quite close to Iceland in 6th and Belgium in 7th there. Netherlands in 8th, Turkey in 9th, and Denmark rounding out the top 10. Israel also getting a top half finish there. Quite a big gap down to Norway, who was the best of the rest, I suppose. Like, they were top of the right side of the scoreboard. Ahead of Austria, big margin between those two as well. Austria 13th, Switzerland 14th, and Luxembourg in 15th, just above Cyprus. And then we've got Portugal and Sweden, the UK, Germany, Finland, and of course Greece, quite heavily in loss there. However, I don't think Greece will win the -3 vote. I think Greece is just one of these songs that people didn't vote for, but it's not their least favorite. It's just like it's what you always say. Like, obviously some people think Greece is the worst song, but usually it's said the worst song never finishes last. Like, that's a saying, you know. And I think for me personally, that's the case here. So yeah. And switch France and Greece, then we're talking. So you think Greece should have finished 4th and France 22nd? That's a hot take, I think. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at the prediction results then. 87 people out of 116 predicted that Yugoslavia would win. We had 10 people predict Spain, 9 people predict Italy, 5 people predict France, 3 people predict Ireland, and then 1 each on Luxembourg and Iceland. And the 87 people who predicted Yugoslavia, you've got all of them here. You're not getting shout-outs. Sorry. 70 of you also had Spain in 2nd. You're not getting shout-outs either. And 51 of you had Italy in 3rd. You're not getting shout-outs either. 18 of you had France in 4th as well. Starting to get into shout-out territory here because I was one of them. Just saying. And 11 of these also had Ireland in 5th. I'm still in it. I just cut ties with my grandma here. She didn't get Ireland in the top 5, you know. So, you know, grandsons got the upper hand here. The fact that Darren's in here, though, I kind of want some bragging rights here, Darren, but you're stealing my spotlight right now. 10 people, so one of these people did not have Iceland in 6th. And that was Darren! Ha ha! Sorry, I shouldn't. I'm allowed to laugh at Darren, I think. Maybe sometimes. Anyway, one person predicted Belgium in 7th as well. Denske. Well done. Well done. Good job. I'm happy that I got the top 6, but Denske, you got the whole top 7. You even got Belgium in 7th place. Mad impressive. Well done. You were the only one who do that. Click to reveal the top 10 predictors. Let's see. We've got some good prediction scores here. These are actually really high scores. Maybe this was a predictable year. I don't know. In 3rd place, we have Adrian W. You were a bit off on Belgium here, Adrian. Other than that, well done. In 2nd place, we have Somen Raptor. Same score. You were also a bit off on Belgium. And Switzerland. It's the same. You have like the same prediction? Wait. I swear, you two have the same exact prediction. You do? Oh my god. Raptor and Adrian, what are you cooking up? The two of you. You have the exact same prediction. What's going on here? What's going on here, huh? Alt accounts? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, neither of you won, though. I think it's just the Season 1 results. Is it really? Were those the Season 1 results? Okay, who copied from whom? Is it really just what happened in Season 1? That's a bit unfortunate that that would be the winning prediction if you just copied the Season 1 results. Anyway, the winner of the prediction, Andy, my man. Nothing was 3 places off. You switched Turkey and Belgium the other way around. Yeah, copy the Season 1 results. Dorit, and yeah, you got the same score. 2398. Huh. Maybe that's it then. Anyway, Andy, you did not copy the Season 1 results, and that gave you a win. Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding. Well done to you. That's a gold medal for Andy. Nice one. Let's take a look at the medal table then. Wait, let me just double check. Andy, Raptor, Adrian, Wagikarp, Dorit. Okay. So, Andy. Denske, you better watch out. You better watch out, Denske. You might have got the top 7 correct today, but you did not get a medal, and Andy did. Andy with his 3rd gold medal. Well done to you. He's not even here. Shake my head. Raptor, you got a silver medal, so you're up to 15th here now, to pair with your gold from before. We have... But this is weird. Adrian got a bronze today, didn't he? So Adrian, you should be colored. Darren, are you seeing this? I guess there's a glitch or something on the website. Because Adrian got a medal today. And got a 3rd place, so it should be lit up here, right? 2nd, 3rd place for Adrian. Wagikarp with a 4th place today, I think it was. And Dorit with a 5th place. So, Dorit, you got your first top 5 finish. Congratulations. That's the medal table, how it's looking right now. Let's go back to the full results here then. As you can see, this is how it finished. If we just take a look at the televote score, you can see it's the same songs in the top 5, actually in the exact same order. But you can see it was very close between Yugoslavia and Spain. They were much more separated in the jury score. And then, as you can see, like if only the televote decided, Ireland only made the top 5 by 3 points ahead of Iceland. But of course the jury score affected that quite heavily. And it's also interesting, the entire top 13, the televote score is the exact same top 13 as the final results. That's also a bit interesting, I suppose. Everyone except Portugal seems to have gotten a 12 today, which is also interesting. I mean, we saw when Greece got it. Apparently Finland, Germany got plenty, Sweden got plenty as well. Let's take a look at the 12-point summary, shall we? We got Yugoslavia with 85 12s. Yeah, there's a lot of them here. 48 12s for Spain. That's a very respectable amount as well. Plenty of those in the televote, has to be said. 40 of them for Italy. It's also a lot, you know. And then 27 for France. And then actually, interestingly enough, Israel with the 5th highest amount of 12s on 19. Ahead of Belgium on 16. And then Ireland, who finished 5th, of course. Only down here in, I guess, in 7th most amount of 12s on 11. Tied with Denmark. Denmark, many of those in the televote there. Iceland got 10. And then Turkey with 8. 7 for Austria, 6 of those being in the televote there, and 5 of them for Netherlands, 4 for Cyprus, all of them in the jury, 3 each for Switzerland, Sweden, Luxembourg and Germany, and then 2 each for Norway and the UK, and 1 each for Finland and Greece, with nothing for Portugal. That is that. Yes, indeed. Let's take a look at the medal table, because now we've got some new medals here. We got Italy have had a bronze to add today to their little tally. Doesn't change their place, they're still in 3rd place on the medal table. France got 4th place, so that doesn't change their place on the medal table either. Ireland got 5th place today, and you guessed it, that doesn't change their place on the medal table either. But Yugoslavia have gotten another gold, they're 2nd, which puts them above Norway. It puts them above Sweden. They've overtaken everyone who's had silver medals paired with their gold from before. So they moved a lot of places. Spain yet to get a win in our watch-alongs, but they do now have 3 silver medals. So they are in 16th place on the medal table. And yeah, Iceland still enjoying their time with Malta down there on 0. Is Malta still on 0? Obviously. Malta returning in the next watch-along, by the way, tomorrow in 1991. But they have company down there these days, Malta does. Because Iceland have still not gotten a top 5 finish either. So that's that. I guess that's everything. Let's go back to the ranked summary. I guess we could compare it to Season 1, but you saw the predictions for 2nd and 3rd place was already... Yeah, it does seem accurate, actually, because Belgium was 3 places off. France and Ireland the other way around. Yeah, seems to add up. It was actually just the Season 1 results as the prediction, I think. But yeah, you see some places, some differences here, of course. Ireland lost out quite a lot this time around. Yugoslavia as well, actually, in terms of points, but of course they still won. But the landslide was bigger in Season 1. You can see here in Season 1, Yugoslavia got 1,310 points, and Spain got 979. So that's interesting. You can actually see here with the Season 1 results, Ireland far ahead of France as well in that top 5 battle. And Belgium, of course, losing out quite a bit during Season 1. Anyway, you can take a look at all of these stats on the website on your own time if you're interested. I will now go back to the ranked summary. These were the final results of tonight's watch-along. I will now find us our most recent watch-along winner, and I will play you off with Eide... Wait. Eide da or Eide du? Eide da, right? Eide da Ludoyemo. I have to double check. I'm playing you off with Eide da Ludoyemo. Thank you for joining me tonight. Good night, everyone.